Hello, anybody who had their notifications turned on and got here right when I started streaming, and hello to all the people watching the VOD too. You guys are y'all are very important. VOD watching is an underrated aspect of being a fan of a streamer. I've been live for like 5 seconds and I've already completely lost the plot, but that's okay. Um, yeah, let me just tell people around the internet I'm alive and active. From NextFest in just a few minutes on my channel. Come and hang out! Exclamation point, link to channel, link to stream. Just some really good work from me in terms of like being professional. You know, just getting there right on time, right with it. Yeah. I'm gonna post this around some. Alright. So, y'all, anyone presently here, get to have the very fun role of just kind of waiting for a second while I go take care of something real quick. But when I come back, we will actually start the thing. Hopefully, some people will have shown up. I only see one person in the viewer count right now, aside from myself, and that's a little bit too intimate, you know. Anyway, yeah, I'll be right back. All right, microphone 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Hello, everyone, people of Earth. Can you hear me? Can I hear you? No, I can't. That's not how this whole arrangement works. So I'm gonna assume that you can hear me, and I as I assume that, I'm gonna explain to y'all. Let's get Chia Fumo out of here for just the time being. As I assume that, I'm gonna explain to y'all where sorry, 1 second. I'm gonna explain to y'all like what occurred to shift my schedule for the day, because without getting into it, I was not gonna stream today because some stuff happened yesterday and I was just not really feeling up to it. I was also kind of sick. I'm still not entirely 100%. But my initial plan, like last week, had been to do these random demos that Steam is promoting, because they've got the whole Steam NextFest thing, and all of these games that have playable demos are like, you should try our demo and wishlist our game if you like it. And it's like, okay, that's cool. But I had thought that I was going to be canceling the stream, so I fired one of these up, one I had literally just picked out at random, and the intro was one of the more bonkers things I've ever seen. So I'm just gonna show y'all this whole thing, alright? And then probably after that we'll play some other ones, but I need to show you guys the beauty that is Grimm's Lair. Anybody here a big fan of Grimm's Lair? Probably not. I had never heard of this game until I picked it up. Picked the demo up anyway. It's one of those timed demos too, so as soon as I realized I wanted to show this off, I immediately like closed out of it without saving anything, because I was like, oh god, this is gonna be so loud. Okay. Hopefully that didn't blast your ears too badly. Sorry, y'all. I was just like, I need to show this to people. I have an obligation to show this to people. Let's hope that it works okay. If not, I might have to stream my whole screen again, which will be, you know, would be a little annoying. Don't play any demos that make evil rant. Well, I have bad news, Shagu. Grimm's, that's me, large. I don't know why it's doing that. I have bad news for you, Shagu. Grimm's Lair is a deck building roguelike, I think. I say I think for reasons that will probably be clear pretty shortly. Unless the game would like to just not start, which is also an option. I don't know what y'all are seeing. I'm just seeing a black screen. Tell you what. Why don't I power on my second monitor, by which I mean my little laptop, and see what y'all see that way. That's a good way to do things. What the fuck? Yeah, listen, we're gonna try to keep a minimum like respectful-ish tone, because some of these games are like one or two people projects, and their devs are truly just putting stuff out into the world. And I have a lot of respect for that, so we're gonna try to not be you know, too gamery with our criticisms, okay? If we have any criticisms, because presently, so far, from what I've seen of this game, I have 0 criticisms, but I also didn't actually start the like game part of it yet. Why is this not opening? That's a criticism. The fact that it doesn't appear to be starting. Okay, let me just close it and open it. I wonder if this is some kind of thing with the fucking, like, the timer that I mentioned. That would really suck if I was talking about how hilarious this is, and then it doesn't even start, and I would have to, like, try to describe it to you guys, which would not be funny in the slightest. It is supposed to be funny, I'm quite sure, so I don't feel like a dick saying that, but... okay. We have sound. Do we have visuals of any kind? Can y'all see anything? I don't imagine so. This might be a, Chia has to stream her whole screen. This game supports an autosave feature, but it is not supported in the demo. Oh, y'all are seeing it, okay. Seizure warning? Yeah, I did see that. Do take heed of that. Like, I didn't see anything super seizure-y in my minute or two with the game, but you never know. Now, it does seem like it's just gone to a solid black screen again, which is a bit puzzling. I'm playing this game while I'm fatigued. No, Jagu, no. Now, this is very strange, because when I booted it up for the first time, it started pretty much immediately. So, we're back in the void. Yeah, I was kind of worried about that. I have to say, it is a testament to my own abilities as a streamer that I've managed to keep y'all here for 10 whole minutes without actually showing you any gameplay or anything from this. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing. The proverbial nuclear option. I'm gonna close this out again, and we are just gonna stream my entire desktop for a second, and I'm gonna need y'all to be very chill about that fact. Like, I don't really think I don't think I have anything compromising, like, on my desktop, but you never know. Yeah, let's just actually, do I just have like a full? I don't. Okay, well, let me add one in. Display capture, add source. Y'all are gonna get sent to the infinite Chia tunnel for a second. I just need you to bear with it. Then we're gonna play, and we're gonna see if this helps. It's shy. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder. I do have other games that we can check out if this just decides to fully not work. Yeah, Thunder Ram Studios. But I would really, really like to show this to you guys because it is very silly. Like, okay, we're getting this part. I understand the autosave feature is not enabled for the demo. And we're just getting a black screen again. That's very disappointing. I'm not even getting, like, the mouse pointer this time. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a link to this in the VOD's description and just tell y'all to check it out on your own time, because it is, at the very least, y'all need to see the intro. It's very silly. But it does not seem to want to stream for me, which is unfortunate, but there's not really a whole lot I can do about that. So, why did I just get the, like, window error sound? What was that? Anyway, Yeah, I don't know. There might be some kind of thing with the demo timer being messed up, or yeah, you know, God knows what else. Unfortunate, but I do have other stuff we can play. So let me reach into my grab bag here. I downloaded literally like 25 of these. We are not going to get through all of them, especially because there's at least one that I know of that is quite lengthy. How do y'all feel about a game named Slaughter Void? Is that a mood we vibe with? I think it's a mood that I vibe with today, right now, in this moment. Most of these I did quite literally no research beyond watching like the little video clip that they had in the Steam storefront. For some of them, I didn't even do that much. I just like knew about them from other people, or in a couple cases, like other YouTubers. What is this? It's telling me like. Thank you, Streamlabs. I am aware that my microphone is unmuted. How many seem evil? I mean, I don't really know what you mean by that. Okay. Like all joking aside, I don't know what we're defining as evil. And like I said, I'd rather not be dickish about this kind of thing if we can at all help it. Specific window. Oh. We have video. We have audio, I think. The audio is probably too loud. Okay, there we go. Press escape to skip. I will not be doing that. Tell me your grand story. Anshar, the dreamer in death. Anshar strode between the stars, hunting the great beasts that hide from their light. And as she hunted, she dreamt, for if a single star can illuminate a world, then how great must their shadow be, and what greater beasts still must lurk among them. The click window is like a little finicky for this text box. You have to actually click inside where the stuff is written. That's a little funny. Betrayed by jealous brothers, she drifted, and she retreated into a deep slumber, and from her mouth, still open in anguish, spilled her dream. Now, is that going to be the titular Slaughter Void, perhaps? We of the Mother guard her, resplendent in her dreaming. We prove ourselves to her through blood and bronze and bone. Okay. Yeah, alright. The thing that immediately grabbed me with this one was like, look at this fucking 90s arcade cabinet ass art. Like, this is some good stuff. We got settings. We don't have a lot of settings, but that's okay. It's a demo. I'm hoping that this either has controller support or like supports like left-handed keyboard controls. Visual is frozen? Oh no! Alright, hold on. Give me a second. Alright, give me a second. Give me a second. Y'all didn't get to see the 90s arcade cabinet ass art. That makes me so sad. Why is it just a frozen still image? What the hell's going on? Alright, I guess this is another one where I'll try screaming the whole damn display. Why not? Enter the infinite, suckers. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Y'all are seeing the Huntress talking, I think? If I could just get some confirmation that y'all are seeing what I'm seeing, I think you are. But, I see here. Okay, cool. If we do not move with haste, they will disturb the goddess's slumber. I fear I can already feel the ground quake beneath our feet as she... F-E-A-T. That's a typo, fellas. You gotta fix that. Our feet as she turns. A new hunt begins for us, warrior. Show me that you remember how we fight. Follow Anshar's light. It will guide you once more along the path. Remember your training. Use the WASD keys or the left stick to move. Alright. Hey, we got controller support. That's a good thing. Let's go. Okay. We got a top-down perspective. Use the right stick to look around and hold left button to look ahead. Like the left bumper? Yeah, okay. This is giving me like a little bit of Hotline Miami energy right now. Right trigger to Okay. Yeah, I see what kind of game this is. Left trigger to slaughter from afar. Yes, of course. Press the right bumper for a special attack, melee kills, recharge your blue special meter. Try OBS. OBS does not support the thing that I use to be on screen. Or at least it didn't last time I tried it. Kills with your special attack refill ammo charges. Kills charge your red combo meter and grant you speed. Achieving a combo of 5 will grant you a shield. Okay. Attack right as the last attack ends to perform an attack string. Okay. Cool. Press the right stick to kick. Certain enemies can be kicked into walls. Like this? Yeah, alright. Good to know. Press the right stick to kick the door. Okay. Can I kick? I can, okay. Okay, kick barrels at enemies. I got that part on my own, but thank you. Oh. It is too late. The dream is already beginning to fracture. I fear our path does not end here, warrior. We must pursue our prey into the goddess's domain, lest they find what they seek to the ruin of us all. I will go on ahead. If we get separated, I pray we find each other again soon. Anshar walk with you, warrior. Goodbye, Huntress. You seemed very cool for the 18 seconds that I knew you. I'm going to murder things now. I believe that's kind of the general, What? What got me? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you gotta really stay on your toes about... Wow, okay. This is a lot harder than the tutorial made it seem. These guys are fucking fast. That's why you really gotta, keep that combo meter up so you can get that shield. I don't know. How are we feeling about this? Like, I'm kinda into it. The gauntlet. Not a game where I expected the levels to have names, necessarily, but hey, you know. Ooh. Damn, if you get thrown off of your rhythm, you really just eat dirt. There is no, there is very little, like, mercy timing. You do just get fucking gomped. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, but, like I said, the tutorial made this seem like it was going to be a lot, more, I don't know, like a little bit more, methodical. But nah, it's, you really just gotta go in swinging. I do maintain that there is like a certain 90s-ness to this. I can't quite put my finger on anything specific. I guess it's just the very, like, you know, sort of machismo demon kill murder death art, which actually, now that I think of it, is a fairly specific. This is silly. Yeah, I need to remember I can throw spears. This looks very good and stylish. That's basically what I'm thinking also. Boom. 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 Fuck. I swear this is harder than it looks. Or maybe I'm just bad, I don't know. This seems like the kind of thing where if you get really good at it, you could, like, people would be willing to watch you in just, like, dead silence as you full combo the entire game without getting hit once. It's like one of those games, you know what I mean? Alright, well, I walked right the fuck into that one. Alright, boom. Okay. This is a weird comparison, but, the way you have to do everything, like, pretty precisely, and the very short respawn times, and the, like, you know, surprising amount of stuff you have to be considering at any given any given moment, is actually also kind of reminding me of, like, you know, that whole, like, Super Meat Boy-ish genre of platformers. Obviously, the actual, like, the actual execution is very different, because it's a different genre, like, mechanically speaking. But, I don't know, I think I'm kinda onto something there. I can be a game critic. Hire me, Killscreen. Is Killscreen even still around? I literally just randomly reached for, like, a gaming publication. Rock, paper, shotgun? I don't know. Okay. I need to use all my tools and not just try to hit everything with the axe or scythe or whatever it is. This may be a speaking from a place of being bad comment. I will say, just like the tiniest bit of like, I don't know if I'm looking for like bullet time or something, just like something to give me the tiniest bit more room to breathe. But I don't know, maybe that would kind of kill the vibe, so, you know, who can say? I will say, I would like to get past this level, but we'll see. Boom. Boom. Get the power-up thing. Kick in the door. Kill you. Boom. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bump. 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 Get the power-up. Kick this in, kick this in, kick this in. Hit you. Spear you. Hit you twice. Hit you. Hit you. There's other guys up here. Okay, I did it. See? Never underestimate the power of complaining on the internet. If you're ever having a hard time doing something, just bitch about it for a minute first, and you'll always come out ahead. Also, I just realized there's actual leaderboards on this. I am in 1890th place for that level. Good to know. I mean, it's good to have something to aspire to, you know? Oh, did I finish, like, the first, like, world or something? Like, the first, like, section of levels? Ooh. See, I kind of like this part of the game too. It's like we get like a quiet moment to like contemplate all the death and destruction that our sisters wrought. Oh, you're a boss. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're a boss. And who are you? It's been an age since I last received visitors, and now 2 in one day. I wonder what star I overlooked in my observations that might have foretold this. Your pendant. Might you be one of the RC people? If you're not, whatever enemies you have, they will not enter here, for the time being at least. Okay, so not a boss. He's like a chill turtle lizard guy. I assume you are following that huntress of yours. She ran through here some time ago. Scattered dust all across my work, but I suppose she had urgent matters to attend to. You can find her through the gateway farther in. What is that your people say? Ah yes, and Char walk with you? Best of luck either way. No need to be dismissive about our religious beliefs, man. That's just like a little rude. Okay. Interesting. So we have like alternate loadouts maybe that we can get access to. Things to buy, I see. What game is this? This is Slaughter Void. Demo is available now on Steam. That is just the words slaughter and void written as you would expect. Okay, we're taking things in a bit more of like a roguelite-y direction, I think. But that is okay. Yeah, alright. Interesting. I also did totally forget that I have, like, an alt that I could have been using that entire level. Just fully forgot about that. Right, so, like, do you have anything that... Okay, there we go. Kick projectiles... I mean, sure, why not? Okay, maybe more of an upgrade tree than anything else. I don't know. We'll move. I'll absolutely do like a few more of these. Wow. Okay. Gotta get better at handling the guys that rush you down, because god, they do rush you down. Yeah, I don't know how much more of this I'm gonna play, to be honest. That's one thing that I didn't give too much thought, is like how much time I'm gonna spend on each demo. Because it can be hard to tell when you've gotten, like, the main idea of a game, right? But, you know. I'll keep going with this one for just a little bit longer. I want to get through a couple more levels, I think. Fuck. Dude. If you miss that first swing, you're just done, man. And you really want to kick that barrel into him. You don't want to mess around with that. Okay. One. Nope. One. Oh my god, dude. Dude. Okay. 1, 2. Kick. Shrine. Ooh. Whoa, hold up. My controller did not like that. I think I clicked the stick a little too hard. Oh no. I don't think it's broken, but it definitely like popped in a way it shouldn't have for like a second. That was scary. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that being on a stick click by default. That seems like it should be. I don't know. Like I'm not using any of the face buttons right now in this control scheme. Maybe one of those. I don't know. That's like my one actual complaint, as opposed to just me being bad. Oh, that was deeply embarrassing with. I will just say this is probably not the only time during this stream y'all are going to get to see me be very bad at a, like, Twitch action game of some kind. Alright, let's do one or two more, and then I think we'll call it on Slaughter Void. I'm having a good time with this, though. I, would be interested in seeing how they iterate on this, like, over the course of a whole game. Or maybe, I mean, honestly, like, it could be, like, a shorter thing where there might not necessarily need to be a ton of iteration, but the presence of you know, like, an upgrade menu and such in the hub area kind of implies to me that that this game goes on for a minute, so I'm sort of interested as to, like, what that looks like. Like, you know, do we get different weapons? Like different primary weapons? Do we get, like, different, Well, I mean, I know we do, because there's a menu for those, so I guess I'm interested in what those are like. You know, maybe we get, like, some faster ones, some slower ones, all the classics in those kinds of categories. But, you know... Ooh, that hurt. I was doing well there for a second. I need to babble on about my incoherent thoughts on game design philosophy more. It makes me play better. Get. Alright, I don't entirely know what got me that time, but that's okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. I will say, the other thing that's kind of on my mind is there were leaderboards on prior levels, and I do kind of wonder how that works with the whole upgrade system thing. Like, does it just score everyone? Like, surely it doesn't score everyone together. Like, that would be goofy, right? Because that would mean, like, that the best way to get a high score would be to just grind upgrades, and I don't think they would do that. That seems very silly. So is it just like you get graded differently depending on what upgrades you have equipped, or is there more to it than that, I wonder? There should be more video games that feel like you're playing like the arcade cabinet art of another game. I just think it's a cool vibe to go for. In the actual era that this, like, art style makes me think of, this would have been like a Gauntlet clone or something. I'm glad it gets to be more its own thing a little bit in the modern era, but not that there's anything wrong with a Gauntlet, but yeah, I'm gonna give this a couple more tries. And if I win, cool, and if not, we'll call it for Slaughter Void. Fuck. Barrel. Kick. Fuck. The way that I'm swearing makes it sound like that's part of the rhythm that I'm trying to keep, but it super isn't. That's not how you deflect the... 1, 2, 3. Barrel. I need to be better at aiming the barrel. That's the main thing. Like 1, 2, 3. That's all fine. We need to be better at aiming the barrel. There we go. Kick the door down. Smash. Throw. Throw. Smash. Okay. But, Mom, I meant I want to give it one more good try. Okay. Smash. Nah. I'm out of ammo. Okay, I need to remember that I have the fucking charge attack. Like the meter thing. Because that is, it is huge. It is so important. I don't know if the tutorial mentioned this, but it's probably pretty obvious. Getting a higher combo also makes you faster. Ah, dude, did you all see that? You don't see anything proving otherwise, presumably regarding the scoring system. I just can't imagine that that's how it works. If that is how it works, I can't imagine it will stay that way for the full release, because that just seems very silly. But you know, otherwise, I'm having a grand old time with this. You can probably tell by the way I'm kind of having to justify why I keep restarting the level instead of just moving on to a second video game. Okay. One more good try, actually for real this time. And if I lose, I lose. But I think I have it in me. It's like the Dark Souls boss battle backslide. It's like, you know, you have to lose several more times to prove that, to really bake it into your muscle memory, and then you can do it. That's just how it goes. Fuck. Alright. That's okay. You know, if you would like to know what happens after that point... Oh, there's like a bestiary. Hold on. Let's check this out before we leave. Oh no, this just takes you back to the hub area. Okay, good to know. If you would like to know what happens after that point in that game, you should check out the demo on Steam. I will paste a link to the store page in the text chat. I think I can do that because this is my channel. Let me Oh, you see, I didn't even read the description on the store page, but they do just straight up call it Hotline Miami meets Diablo. So there you go. If you want your X and Y game pitch, there you frickin' go, friends. But yeah, if this seemed interesting to you, go ahead and check it out. Tell them Chia sent you. Don't do that. That would be so weird. Alright, let's see what else I've got here. Hello, convincing people. My good friend Fredney. See, the problem with having downloaded so many is that there is a little bit of, you know, what exactly do I play now feeling. Let's try... Let's try... Where did it go? So, this one is called Nophania. And I believe I literally only looked into this one because the anime girl in the banner was cute. I think that is genuinely as far as my as my research into this one went. So I have... Did y'all hear that? So I have truly no idea what we're in for here, but hopefully something good and cool and epic and, you know, all those adjectives. Let's see if this one game captures correctly. It would be lovely if it did. Specific window. Nophenia demo. Okay. I mean, we've got motion. It's a good sign. It's gonna be like up ahead of everything for a second. Give me just a sec. Right, so the game window is like a little odd. Let me just center it. I don't 100% feel like messing with this right now, and it seems like it runs in a small window by default anyway, so it's probably meant to be copyright 2005? That can't possibly be true. Wise? I don't know about that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this copyright date is fictitious. Can you do that? Or are you gonna? Is it like? Do you like get in trouble for that? I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking rat them out. But yeah. The only other impression that I got was that it was maybe some kind of 3D platformer. Bedroom. Oh. Oh, okay. So I'm into the vibe. One second. I'm into the vibe. I am gonna say there is a possibility that this. Oh, I've messed up the stream. Hold on. Hold everything. I want to play this. That's the ideal, right? Like that's kind of the thing that I'm trying to get people to think about these games, if I have any influence on what they think about them at all. Oh, she blinks. Oh, that's so cute. Good lord. How adorable. But I'm just going to say it seems like this maybe gets into some dark subject matter, so exercise your judgment, because I don't know what we're getting into here. But I'm all for this. Let's go. I'm going to need to get a little closer to the screen, because the window is quite small. This is definitely a me game. I don't know if you're allowed to say that. Maybe it's like a Silent Hill type thing? I don't... Are we supposed to go get online? I love to get online and rhyme and drop bombs. My music can be found on bandcamp.com. Is it a Yume Nikki? Do we have to go to bed? Okay, options. I like that the options menu is a flip phone. That's really good. Info. Everything by Lane and Emiwa. Well, Lane and Emiwa, you have made a very charming world here, but I do wish I knew what I was supposed to do. Okay, there's a jump button. That's always good to have. Slug keychain. Look, the slug keychain is an important thing that speaks to us all. Is anybody else getting like a little bit of a TK Miz vibe off of some of this in a way that you can't entirely put your finger on? Display might have a full screen option. Good point. Oh, so it does. Okay. Give me a second, folks. I'm gonna probably need to do some adjusting. But yeah, that's much more legible to me, so let me refix the window. Okay, yeah. No, that's okay. Well, why is Magic Mirror of all fucking programs being difficult today? Okay, well, there's like an ugly little notch carved out of the side of it. You know what? I'm just gonna go over here, okay? And I'll be a little bit like peeking in on the side on this one. I'm the guy who never lies. Jagu, come on. Oh, F. Presumably there is some other button I use on the controller. It appears to be A. Did something just crash? Okay, I'm like I've experienced a scene transition. I'm just making sure it seems to be fine on the stream also. Okay. This is really fucking dope. It is stuttering a little bit, but that's okay. It's a demo. We can forgive some technical foibles. Oh my gosh. There's like a little groove of flowers over there. It seems to be just, you know, I'm using an Xbox controller, just like B button to jump, A button to run and interact. There's a run button, by the way, and she Naruto runs? Hey, is this the greatest game ever made? Fucking vote now on your phones. They're calling it peak fiction. Sorry that I keep quietly pausing. I am adjusting things on my setup. That's all that is. Well, now we're at the playground, but it seems like it's snowing and no one's here but us. We leave little footprints in the snow. That's some lovely attention to detail. They didn't have to do that. That's there for us, so we can go, oh my god. They fucking make it so that she leaves little footprints. That's so adorable. By the way, this character, like, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, like, many of you, especially with, like, the full body breathing, y'all see that? She's so wobbly. I feel like I should be able to, like jump and like dive through these tires. I don't know why I want to do that, but I do. Yume Nikki reference? A little bit. There's definitely some Kikiyama in this character design, I think. Maybe. I shouldn't say definitely with stuff like that, because I don't fucking know. By the way, anybody who's willing to remodel me in this art style, hit me up. We'll work something out. When I said many of you, I meant myself as well. Okay, now we're in Venice? Or a sewer? Oh, that was a strange sound. And I can't tell if that was the audio bugging out or if that was just like an intentionally unsettling sound effect. Girls love to play in the sewers, don't y'all know this? This is like the polar opposite of Slaughter Void. Oh. I wonder if there's like, you know, like a gameplay objective, or if we... Cat? Oh my god. Y'all. You need to collect the Lord Souls? Alright. Look, if this suddenly turned into a Souls-like, I still don't really like that term, but if it suddenly turned into like a Souls-style RPG, I wouldn't be too angry about it. Just give this girl a big sword and let her go to town. Let her avenge herself on all who wronged her. What the hell? Dandelion. Where was that an A? It looked like an O to me, but that might have just been the font. Hey, this is like a fucking vibe. Like, I don't believe in objectivity in the arts, but also if you don't like this, Like, look at this. Like, just where the camera is angled. Look at how fucking. That's cinema. Like that's actually just cinematic. I don't even mean it in the meme sense. I mean just like actually this is so fucking like with the thunder going off overhead. Oh my god, dude. I don't believe in objectivity in the arts, but if you don't like this, try again. Just keep trying it until it resonates with your soul. Oh, okay. Now we're at Rainy Homeside. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like there's a story or an objective or anything, really. It's just like we're just going through some scenes. That's a big ol' moth and butterfly. Butterflies painted on the water break wall. That's really cool. I love it when there's like murals painted on pieces of public infrastructure like this. I live right next to a place where there's just like some murals painted below the train tracks, and they are beautiful and lovely. And I also like a little bit of a tourist destination, to my understanding. Like they're that nice, and it's just like fuck yeah. This is where I post from? I don't know about that, Jagu. I feel like Yume Nikki had to be an influence on this. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just feels like I feel like I can draw a direct line from like the forest area in that to this right here. This is just so nice and I don't know. It's a fucking like it's giving me the feeling of like, yeah, we need to appreciate like space more. Just like all spaces, you know? And that's a very pretentious thing I just said, but I believe it in my heart, so it's actually not pretentious. It's just that you know, it's a thing that I think. Let's pass on that for just a second. I want to see if there's like I kind of suspect there might be more than... Was that a person? I swear I just heard somebody, like, sneeze or something in the game. Maybe I'm losing it. But I suspect there might be more than one way to go through this game. Maybe not, though. It might all be linear. Either option is perfectly valid. I'm just kind of curious. Oh, wait, I think it looped. Because, like, the screen went dim for a second. I'm going to keep going in this direction, and if I see the door again, I'll know that it looped. It would be cool if it had a nexus. I mean, maybe if that's what they're going for, I would agree with that, for sure. But it might just be more of like a linear journey kind of thing. There's definitely... Some of these experiences are just meant to be like, here's a series of spaces in a specific procession. And it's like almost got like as much in common with like environmental or installation art as it does like other video games. Don't get me wrong, I love non-linearity, but I'm just saying it's one of those things with okay, yeah, that's the whole thing. There are many dreams left for us to explore. A Dream Explorer by Lane. Okay, so I'm going to take the mention of Dream Explorer as like a scene/genre as confirmation that Yume Nikki was an influence here. I feel so smart. There's a wish list here button. I'm going to just link that to y'all in the chat. This was lovely. I really enjoyed my time with that. How do I close the demo? Hey, developers, your game is beautiful, but I need to return to my stream now. Oh, what? What's going on? Oh, it just booted me back to the title screen. Fair enough. Okay. That was really cool. I enjoyed that a great deal. It was loading the store page. I did, in fact, click the link, so that's entirely on me. Oh yeah, once again, a case where not reading the description makes me look silly. It literally just says a small Dream Explorer. That is the entire Steam description. Here is a link if you would like to play the demo, if you would like to wishlist it for yourself, which I highly encourage you to do. It's like a scrumptious cake. Yeah. I would love Heavenscape and Kentucky Route Zero. Chia watchers will see a cute girl in an odd liminal space and simply want to lock in. Listen, it's true, but you don't have to put it like that, okay? Alright. Give me 5 minutes to get myself some more water, and then we will play a couple more demos. How long have I been live for? I have like totally lost track of time. Only about an hour. Okay, so we've definitely got time for like a couple more. Be right back, folks. Man, I really need to get some, like, hold music so y'all are not just sitting in silence when I get up to use the restroom or get a drink or something. Anyway. Let's see. So there's two that I definitely want us to check out. And then there's a couple others where I'm like, could be kind of fun, could be kind of epic. Let's try Jenny the Witch. Why did I pick this one over the others? Well, I'm gonna surprise you. It's partly because it's called Jenny the Witch. That's not the only reason, or even the main reason. I just, you know. In the absence of any other deciding factor, the witch does in fact usually win. The game was already on Wolfie's wish list. That's funny. That tracks, though. Wolfie also likes those kinds of games. Alright, it's probably going to be a bit loud, so let me turn that down. Source. Oh. I gotta be careful. It's doing menu selection in the background. Y'all can hear it going off, I'm pretty sure. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, sorry, it took me a second to really process what I was reading. This is like our tutorial mission / whatever. This is different than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, same. Controls. Okay, there are controller maps, so I'm just gonna leave those as is. Can y'all see me tabbing through the menu? It sure doesn't look like it. This is gonna be another, I'm gonna have to display the whole game, ain't it? Okay, or actually let me try full screening it, because it's a borderless window right now. Sometimes that matters. I've disappeared. I'm gonna be honest, if I can get the game to display properly, that's like a sacrifice I'm willing to make for the time being. Let's hop in and see if we can get something going here. Okay. Save files. I'm noticing that I'm getting to see all these submenus that y'all are not, which has me a little nervous. Hopefully the actual game transition will be fine. Okay. Maintenance workers, contact with all workers is lost. Y'all aren't seeing any of this. I can see that it's not popping up. I am a cyber robot which hold the fucking I need to fix the stream. Hold on. Give me a second. This is another one where I think I'm just gonna have to stream my whole display. That's fine. Just be prepared to enter the infinite again for a second. You're gonna see Connor on the right, and I assume somebody else of importance on the left. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now y'all are seeing it. Yeah, I suppose this is Jenny. Okay. The understructure, yes, of course. Okay. I didn't know this was... Yeah, the Angst Boy shirt is a lot. I didn't realize this was like a third-person shooter, I guess. I also kind of wasn't expecting voice acting, but no. I'm not complaining. Gotcha, boss. If you need to cover serious ground, you can press the B to activate your broom's thrusters. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright, trigger to break those boards with your palm blaster or right button to smash them with your broom. Okay. What boards? I would say the camera's a little odd. That could use some work, but I'm into this so far. Otherwise, like, what are we doing here? How much of a delay is the chat on in the video? Honestly, I've always been under the impression it was about 30 seconds. Y'all can't see the chat right now because I'm having to stream my whole display. Which I do apologize for. And if these were regular games, I would take steps to correct this. But again, demos being what they are, you gotta accept things being a little bit rougher with the technical side sometimes. Hey, can you get out of here? Thank you. Huh. Somebody's up to something spooky around here. David Slay. Okay, that's why somebody said Spider-Land earlier. Okay. I love that, given the conceits of the setting we've learned so far, there is truly no reason whatsoever for Jenny to look like a witch other than, you know, it's bitchin'. Okay, you can dodge sideways with those two, which is good to know. I'm getting, like... I'm getting something out of these crates. I'm not sure what. You're using your grounded dash to cross these gaps without smacking your head into the ceiling. Okay. Just like that? Yeah, alright. Health refills? Where's the link? I haven't dropped the link yet, but if somebody wants to fetch Jenny the Witch demo on Steam, that would be a huge help for me. Alright. Missile launcher? Okay. Smash them open to the left trigger. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, alright. Sorry, gamers. Which missiles be upon ye? I know games like this are usually trying to go for like kind of a PlayStation thing when they invoke this genre, but something about the way this is laid out is giving me like early Xbox games vibes. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe I'm just thinking of Blinks the Time Sweeper because Blinks has like a vacuum, which is kind of like a broom, but it's something about it. I don't know. Get got. I love how angry her grunts sound. Damn, girl. He has some issues. What's the problem? I mean, maybe the being a robot. I don't know if she's a robot by intent or some other means, some other circumstance rather. Are there robots down there? There are. Okay. I'm out of missiles. That's unfortunate, but I can get more over here. Fuck. Oh, those guys blow up. That's not good. Yeah, that's very not good. Oh, we have like a shield. That's what the green is. The pink stuff is our health. Okay, that's good to know. Honestly, that seems like something we should have been told explicitly, but, you know, whatever. Me when someone is annoying to me on social media, so I have to hit them with the Witch Palm Blaster. Get out of here. Goodbye. I'm like gone silent because I'm just wanting to witch around more. Sorry, I just glanced at the chat for the first time in a minute. Why are we talking about rifts? What happened? I haven't thought about rifts in about 1,000 years. It's green. I suppose so. Don't hey me like that, Connor. It's like a mech or a power armor suit. That would make sense. The Palm Blaster is the real world manifestation of how a blue sky block feels. I don't know about that. FBO cables? Oh no. Oh, this is cool. Admittedly a little tough to navigate, but that's okay. Do I have to like shoot the camera from this point of view? Is that the gimmick, or do I just navigate these areas with a different camera? This is it with this color filter on, it turns into like Half-Life or something. Alrighty. Okay. It's not it being cursed or not that gets me to say I don't know about that, certainly. It's just whether or not I know about that, and in this case, I don't. Okay. Okay, some demo awareness, that's fine. Now I was told left trigger would access the terminal instead it is shooting missiles. Do we have a little bit? Okay, that's left button. My bad. Wow. Yeah. Like, just fuck me up. Just like, absolutely. Interesting. I think of the 3 that we've played so far, this is like the roughest, technically speaking. But I really like the vibe, and I like the ideas. I do hope they give this one a little while in the cooker between this demo and the full thing coming out. Because I would hate to see... It's a thing people do with video games a lot that I don't respect, but, you know, unfortunately it's how some people are. Where there will be, like, you know, refunded with 5 minutes played because I you know, don't like how the camera feels or something like that. And maybe there's no need to pander to those people, but it's just, I always do, it always breaks my heart a little bit when a thing that is otherwise interesting gets shafted for silly technical reasons like that. So, I don't know. Hopefully they work on the camera. That's really the main thing. That's like a little... It just feels like the camera needs to be slightly tighter is kind of the main thing. I don't know why I'm over here trying to give, like, feedback as though I'm a playtester. I'm super not. But, you know. Just trying to provide points of improvement on the off chance. Alright, I don't know about that. On the off chance that the devs see this somehow. Which will probably not happen, but you never know. I suppose I have to go down here. Yup. Hey fellas. Oh. Wow. Oh, okay. We're all good. Everything is fine. I will say, I do think I've kind of seen, like, the main ideas of this demo, so once I get to what seems like a good stopping point, we're gonna switch over to the next game. But I've enjoyed my time with this. I think this is a pretty cool... Okay, let's not throw ourselves in the drink for no reason. This is like a pretty cool game. Pretty cool concepts. Pretty cool aesthetics. Pretty cool, I don't know. It's just pretty cool overall. Ah, I see. Here we go. Checkpoint reached. Just if there's like a boss or something, I'd like to... Oh, okay. Okay, maybe not a boss, but definitely a bigger enemy than we've seen so far. I was literally about to say, like, you know, if there's some new enemy types, I want to give them a chance to show up. Also, I think this is a product of how I have the volume set, but the voice acting does seem like weirdly a good bit louder than the music, which is not a problem necessarily, but it is just something I noticed. Hey, can you, like, get off my dick, please? Jesus. Pardon my language, but that big fella, he has a personal space problem. I do think it's funny that the ammo for the missiles is just lying around. This is a very common video game thing, and I'm certainly not criticizing it, but it is always just a little bit silly to me. In a humorous way, you know? So if the Palm Blaster is blocking somebody, what is the Violet Cannon? For that matter, what is the Shadow Blast? There's got to be an analogy for all these things. Goodbye. Yeah, alright. Okay, I think we're going to call it there now that we've completed that little enemy gauntlet. That was a good time. I liked this. Violet Cannon is shooting your shot in DMs. I like that. It doesn't explain why we were doing it to that tall fella, though. Yeah, yeah. Let me go ahead and drop the link to that in chat also. So that way if y'all want to hop on Jenny the Witch, you have the opportunity to do so. Okay. This stream is dedicated to the memory of David Slit, for sure. Witch missiles are a great weakness to the average Jagu. That's true. That is very factual. Alright. Let's see here. What else do we got? Nofenia was the one we previously did. Yeah. Okay, let's check out one that I actually heard about from somebody else's YouTube video. Y'all ever heard of this, you know, crazy, obscure indie YouTuber with, like, no subscribers named Iron Pineapple? He played this one at one point, and it seemed really fucking sick, so now I'm playing it also. Do Solar Voltage? Remind me after I've played some Hark a Ghoul, and I will attempt to check that out. If not on stream, on my own time, but possibly on stream. I don't know how long I'm going to be playing this for. I will say the demo for this seemed extensive from what I saw. Oh, very loud. Hold on. Sorry. The demo for this seemed extensive from what I saw in his video where he spoke about the game. So if I only end up playing a little bit of it here, I do apologize. But you know, the goal is not necessarily to finish all these demos; it's just to give them all a little bit of time. Specific window, Hark a Ghoul, Hark the Ghoul. My bad. It's not Hark a Vagrant. Once again, I've vanished from sight, seemingly, but maybe that's fine. Actually, let me see. I can. Oh, hold on. I can. There we go. That'll do just fine. Alright, confirm. Your save file can be carried over to the full game. Some areas will be locked behind these magic barriers. Graphics preset. Alright, folks, do we want PSX, N64, modern, or super CRT? I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, I have more nostalgia for the PlayStation, so that's what we're going to go with. I will be honest, Lexi, I do not know typefaces, so if you think that is what that font is, that is probably what it is. You can only see the language screen. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Give me a sec. We are about to bean a man over the head with a shovel. It is annoying me a little bit that you guys are not getting, like, any of these intro cinematics. Because most of them have been quite nice, and it's just a little aggravating that Steam Labs is being so uncooperative today. Okay, well now this isn't streaming at all, actually. Alright, well let's just do this again, I suppose. I don't know, maybe Jagu was onto something and I should try switching to OBS back to OBS full-time. Streamlabs used to be, like, the way to do this kind of stuff. I feel like it has gotten worse at actually being able to stream things over the years. Anyway, enough bitching about technical issues. We need to choose who we were before rebirth. We got a class we can pick. Oh, we can be bougie. Interesting. Background will only affect your story. Okay, good to know. Well, then let's just pick something we find interesting. I kind of like the vibe of this one. And this one. What are y'all thinking? Center or center left? In the bottom row. Stranger? Alright then. Okay, hold on, we can pick like a jump spell as our starting item? We can pick a throw stuff spell as our starting item. Yeah, we will be taking the throw stuff spell. Yes. Alright. Sensitivity on the stick is a little high, but that shouldn't matter too much for our purposes. I don't think. Oh. I accidentally discovered the kick button. But yeah, A to jump. That's all good. Quarantined laboratory. Okay, good to know. I don't know what feeding the saplings does. Like I said, I watched a video on this game a while back, but I don't really remember a ton about it. Other than the general Kingsfieldiness. Look at this fucking cool-ass area we started in, though. Okay, no, this I remember. We kick. Get out of here. Yeah. Boom. Now, is this maybe a little redundant with the throw things spell? Possibly. But, you know, we move. More of a Kingsfield Shadow Tower. Yeah, there's a lot of these days, which I am all for. Lunacid, which is, like, maybe the... You know, I didn't really expect that to work. Lunacid, which is maybe, like, the most well-known one, is, like, a fantastic game. I fucking love Lunacid. So if people want to try just doing takes on that for a bit, I'm cool with that. Oh, there's an item over here, I think. I assume that's what this yellow thing is. Pick up the bone sword! Right button for attacks. Okay. Bone sword is ready. It's actually Duke Nukem. Yeah, I mean, you know. It's all first-person gaming. Oh, you actually get stuff from breaking pods. I'm afraid it's over. We will be playing this for the rest of the evening. Probably not actually, but like, yeah, I don't understand the. I don't know what it is. It's not Zelda. I never played much Zelda as a kid, but I love it when you break a pot in a video game and there's like a coin or something inside it. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably Diablo 2 that did that to me. Whoa. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Some initial technical difficulties aside, this seems very cool already, and I do know one other thing about it that I'm interested to see if we can get to. Oh, a little bit of Z fighting here, fellas. I'm glad I'm not the only one who said Bone Sword is ready out loud. I have not seen that fucking movie in about 15 years. Maybe longer at this point, but, you know. Nonetheless. Here we are. Oh. Okay, I'm taking more damage than I should be. Let's be diligent here. What's this? Pick up the soul fertilizer. Feed the sapling to upgrade it. Okay. This is a thing I will do when I see a sapling next. Path to the surface. Okay. I'm guessing there's another tree back here, and they want me to get that before I go head up toward the surface. That seems like it could be a viable thing to be true. Feed sapling. Humble growth. Many of you, if I may be so bold, save and continue. What does flowers do? Oh. Yes, I see. It's an upgrade. I just got that. It's an upgrade tree. Do we get it, folks? It's a tree, and you get your upgrades from it, so it's an upgrade tree. What is this? Oh, it's one of the things I used to get the upgrades, I suppose. I'm gonna wishlist this. I mean, I would recommend it even just off the little bit I've seen so far. This seems really cool. It's Hark the Ghoul, everybody. If anyone needed a reminder, it is Hark the Ghoul is the name of the game. Well, there was an item back here that I didn't get. Where is it? There it is. Revivifying bark. Oh, it's like a health potion. Okay, cool. Good to know. I love that you can just kick things. More games should have a, hey, I want to kick this for no good reason button. I don't know how to get over there. See, now I kind of wish I had taken the jump spell when we spawned. It's not too late, like I could... I just realized I'm covering something up in the UI. Hold up. What is this? What is this thing I was covering up? Oh, it's just my little item thing. Okay, I'll put myself over here then. There we go. That's better. Went to wishlist it and discovered that I have already wishlisted it. Common situation. I will say, it is running a little choppy, but I think that is because I'm streaming it as opposed to something occurring with the game itself. A grenade? That's not the kind of thing I would necessarily expect to see in a game like this. I guess it makes sense. Grenades are like older than people realize. They're from like the 1700s, 1600s, I think. Have you ever seen like a cartoon bomb that's just like a black ball with a fuse sticking out of it? That's what grenades used to look like. Like back in like ye olden days, you know? It's me with my analyst plan to watch. Yeah, fair. I have a much more tightly curated Steam wish list than I do analyst plan to watch because you know, very bluntly, the analyst plan to watch is really more of a thing to like a bottomless well to reach into if I get bored, as opposed to anything else. I'm covering something up over here too. I think it's just my money counter though, so hopefully it doesn't matter too much. It's like, where the hell else would I put myself in the dead center? I don't think that's happening. A book, Lepidor's Diary. Oh. Huh. We're like a... So not only are we a bug person, that's like a recent development. We've gone through like some Kafka's Metamorphosis type stuff. Interesting. I see. I was so focused I neglected housekeeping. Yeah, I've been there, buddy. You and me both, Lepidor. So can I just... I was hoping that would do something. Now I fear that I've just ruined someone's life work for no reason. Which, I mean, if I was going to do it for some reason, that's one thing, but no reason at all is just kind of rude. Watch Gundo Musashi. Maybe. Yeah, I know multiple people who qualify for bug made as a class. Like if we're talking about things in, you know, prestige classes terms. And we are. We always are. Hey. Okay. Well, y'all seem a fair bit. Cannot open from this side. Fuck off. Help. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I think I just did the classic games inspired by Dark Souls blunder of no, idiot. You're not supposed to go into the graveyard that's right next to where you start. Are they still chasing me? I don't think they are. Oh, there's a hidden thingamajig over here. Hell yeah. Nectar +1. They call that gaming. Use the grenade? You can't give me real-time advice in a game like this because by the time I see it, oh god. That scared the shit out of me. Because by the time I see it, I will have already done something else, is what I was gonna say. Look. Look. Kind of, like, fuck your whole deal. You know, if these are the grubs, and the ones that were spitting stuff at me were the, oh, I leveled up. If the ones that were spitting stuff at me were the failed ghouls, I would hate to see what a successful one looks like, you know? Lots of little coins scattered about. I don't want to play this for too long, because I'm trying to give all of these like roughly equal parity. But I admit that I am fascinated and intrigued just off this little bit. I think if there's a game that I return to after the stream, it will probably be this one. But we're not done just yet. Let's break through this barricade and see where else we can go. Oh, gleaming gem lights the path ahead. Potent when kicked into foes, huh? Hold the left trigger to incant magic. That's fucking rad as hell. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fuck your grenade. I can just spawn a little light gem and kick it into stuff. How about that? Put that in your pipe and smoke it. How do I get back to the sapling? One downside of games like this is that I do get lost very easily, just like in general. And something like this, where it's like a first-person dungeon and everything's kind of deliberately laid out to be like at least a little confusing, it does in fact confuse me. Like they got me there. Oh, this might be the right way. Neuron activation, that's what I'm saying. Is there a game that has like a press button to activate neurons prompt in it yet? That has to have been done by now, right? Another grenade. I love this music too. I haven't really commented on it, but it's very nice. This sort of slow, creeping piano track. Here we go. Flowers. Huh. Okay, like, I want the speed upgrade. I will be honest that fucking... What this sounds like is like MP from hurting things, though. I should probably get the speed upgrade, though. It's not that much of an upgrade, which is a little sad to me, but it is still noticeable. Now, does anybody have any rightful idea of how I get out of where this like starting area? Because I know this isn't the whole game. I've seen bits from later in the demo that are like outside, so I know there is an outside, just not how to get there. In Rain World, you can press buttons to eat neurons like a sandwich. I need to maybe hop on Rain World one of these days. I've played a tiny bit of it, like a long time ago, and it seemed cool, but kind of beyond me. But maybe I shouldn't be so quick to decide things like that, you know? Dark Messiah core game? I've never played Dark Messiah, so I can't really comment. Actually, wait, have I played Dark Messiah? Is Dark Messiah the one that's also called Hell Knight, or is okay, 2 Amber Rift, or is Dark Messiah the like of the other thing? Because there's 2 games with I think the other thing that I was thinking of is just called The Darkness or something, right? I actually have played Hell Knight to completion, actually, which is fucking crazy now that I think about it, but... Yeah, okay, you guys again. Here's the thing, fellas. Here's the thing, fellas. Get... fucked. Wow, they're not kidding. That actually does like a ton of damage if you can nail it. Alright. You guys ain't so tough. Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Okay, I have never played that one. Cannot open from... Oh, right, I forgot about that. Well, shit, where the hell do I go, then? I'm maybe getting a little tunnel visioned with kicking these glowing rocks. Can you blame me? Okay, I am very low on health. Let's try not to die. would be a wonderful thing to live to see the end of this demo area. Or at least get outside, you know? Path to the surface, okay. Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna try to spawn a rock behind him and kick it into him before he notices me. Let's see if this works. Fuck yeah! Okay, you are still alive, which I kind of didn't account for in my brilliant plan, but, nonetheless, go fuck yourself entirely. Uh-oh. Yeah! Okay. This is not a game where leveling up heals you, unfortunately, so I am still at 8 health. Pick up sap syringe. Injects to regain inner sap. Okay, I will be doing that. Oh, that's the fucking grenade! I'm fine. Boy, probably don't want to go down there if I had to guess. I'm the worst shot in history. Alright. Hey, how's it going? Please? Like, if you could just stop with the spitting, honestly. I suppose I asked him to stop with the spitting, didn't I? Well, I tell you what. I think we've seen a decent enough bit of this game to get some of the general ideas, at least. And a bunch of people already said that they want to wishlist it, so as far as I'm concerned, my job here is done. I will play more of this on my own time. That was really good, though. I had a lot of fun with that. Let me again go ahead and drop the link in the chat, just in case anyone doesn't have it yet. Humble growth. Fertilize your sapling once. I think I've got time for one more demo. So, what I'm gonna do... Well, okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the link, because I already said I would. Can't believe you didn't acknowledge your epic joke. What epic joke? I saw that you said you came back from eating dinner, but that's not really a joke. It's just like a statement. How long have I been live? Where's my... Okay, about 2 hours. Yeah, somebody suggested a game to me, and if I can get the download and it won't take super long, we can make that our last one. And if it seems like the download will take a long time, I have a different one we can do for the finale. So I'm gonna dip for a second, and then we'll do that. And Solar Voltage, okay, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Thank you, Ophi. But yeah, I will be back in a second. Don't go anywhere, or I'll eat you. That was the wrong scene transition. Do 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 do. Hi everyone, I'm back. Don't make promises you can't keep. What are you talking about? I've been streaming for like 2 hours. Okay, so Solar Vein. Am I spelling this right? Solar Voltage, not Solar Vein. Okay. Was the one where it was recommended to me. This appears to be some sort of isometric platformer where you play as like a fox girl with big ears. This seems small, so sure, I should be able to download it quickly. You said you would eat the people who went away. I mean, you don't know where you are right now. You don't know the nature of. I'm gonna cut myself off before I make this joke. Anyway, how's everyone doing? How have people felt about the demos so far? I've felt positive. The technical difficulties have been irritating, but that's not the game's fault, obviously. Like any of the game's faults. Also, do people like the thumbnail I made? I thought I was pretty clever for that one. There we go. That's the Solar Voltage demo downloaded. Yeah, let's check this out. I will say, again, it looked like an isometric platformer, which is not entirely my thing, but, I mean, what the hell, why not? If you missed out on any of the links, you will be able to check the VOD shortly after the stream is over, and I will just have them all down there. Because I have everything saved, and I am just going to put links to all of the games in the description. Hopefully it'll let me do that. I think it will. You keep meaning to do a stream like this and never schedule it. Honestly, it is like a bit of a commitment, which is why I'm keeping it to like two and a half ish hours. Because it is very possible to get yourself in the mentality where you're like, well, there's always more Steam games that I could try demos for, and then before you know it, you're on like hour 8 of your stream, and it's just not great. I mean, some people like that. I used to have the energy for that kind of thing. I don't anymore. Your streamer is old, chat. This is really taking a sweet time booting up. What's the problem? Honestly, probably more a problem with my computer than the game, knowing what I know. I gotta replace the hard drive on this thing at some point. I literally have a new one. It's just I am being lazy about it because transferring over an entire like the entire disk contents is such work. But this one is old and slowly failing, so I really should just do it, but like meh. You know what I mean? That's a relatable sentiment, what I just expressed. Okay, for some reason, solar voltage is just not starting. Let me try one more time. I do have a backup in case this doesn't work, but I would like to at least try it. Yeah, this is very odd. So like it's saying the game is running, and I can see that the exe is open, but it is just not. Like it's not even that it's not streaming. It's just like I can't see it. I love to give people Sonic 3D Blast disease. That's a good comment. I'm glad I have the thought to check the on-stream chat ticker sometimes, because sometimes for whatever reason YouTube will just be like, this comment is inappropriate, so we're going to remove it from the chat. And it's like, hey, I feel like I should be the one to decide what's appropriate and what's not, because it's my chat. And I don't think that someone saying they're going to give me a video game disease is like a threat or whatever the hell YouTube's auto mod has detected it as. But, you know. What do I know? Okay, there we go. Oh gosh, it's so loud. Oh no, it's the loudest one yet. It's the loudest one yet, and I can't get to the volume controls for some reason. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, hold on. This will work. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. Honestly, gosh, that's still kind of too loud. Yeah, we get it down to like 10%. Let's try just running this in a window for the time being. Jeez, that's even still a bit too loud. Okay. There, I can turn it down to the volume tray, too. You are attacking Chia? Why are you attacking me? What do you get out of attacking beloved streamer Chia Roscuro? Why am I frozen? That was strange. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're correct about the different chat types being the culprit. Actually, I think I always just forget to set it to live chat, because why the hell would it not default to that? I guess if you're like somebody who's got like a billion different people in your chat at all times, maybe it's better to have top chat on by default. But you know, I respect all my viewers and want to see what they have to say about things, usually. Anyway, yeah, let's get this show on the road. Solar voltage. Load game? Play demo. Okay, there we go. It's a little confusingly worded, but that's fine. Our journey to uncover planet DD-926 didn't go as planned. That's not good. The sun shot down your ship? Like with missiles, or just like a solar flare or something? Because that could mean two very different things. My ship. Yes, I see. Okay, so we're like playing as the kind of technically inclined character. Yeah, okay. Wow. Immediate first impression, this is a very unique looking game, and I realized the tone that I said that in, making it sound like I was trying to come up with a euphemism for bad. I simply do not mean that. I genuinely just mean I don't see many games go for this kind of vibe. It's rare. It's interesting. This is Solar Voltage, Lexi. This is Solar Voltage. It's the demo available on Steam for free. We got a can of something. I'm not sure what. Oh, it's like a key. Okay, I see. It does have a cute fox. This is also many of you, to be honest. This one's not also me, but it is many of you. Press... Okay. Press X in the air to hover over gaps. Oh, we got some interesting movement options. Okay. Not that hovering is like crazy or anything in a platformer, but is full screen an option? I'm gonna be honest, it was in there, but like after the last couple games, I just kind of didn't want to mess with it once I realized it was streaming properly. So it also opened in a window by default, so I don't know. Oh, that's no good. Putting in a screw by spinning it. Yeah, no, that's good stuff. Press the left button to roll. Okay. Oh, we also have like a flying squirrel kind of maneuver. That's fun. Spin. This is very fun. I could do this all day. Just spinning back and forth. Big surprise, the trans woman loves to spin. I have received a notification on YouTube? Oh, that's a subscription notification. Yeah, after you're done watching the stream, you can go watch the new Ashen's video that just uploaded. There's a thought. A macro furry dev. I don't know about that. Tread me. Am I just going back through the bits that I already did? I think I am. Whoa. Yeah, I totally am. Okay. Subscribe to Smeeby Cowabunga for more amazing content. I don't know about that, Chagu. That channel has a bit of a dark past, from what I recall. I'm teasing you. Where the hell is the last, whatever these are? Diodes. I'm gonna call them diodes, because they kind of look like diodes to me. I feel like I shouldn't be missing an important, okay, I need to stop doing that. Wait, is that it right there? No, that's just a piece of debris in the water. A program on a drive-through theater. Like, this is someone's kink. I don't know whose. Genuinely not mine, but it's a wide and weird world out there. Somebody is listening to us having this conversation and they're getting all flustered. And you know what? Good for them. Yeah, Jagu, where's the multi-hour video essay about Bonk's adventure? Oh, lesbians. Good for them. Oh, there's dialogue options. Okay, yeah, obviously smooth. Wait, why is it giving me the same response for all of them? Is something bugged here, or am I... Oh, okay, no, there we go. I was just hitting the wrong button. Oh, that actually restores your health. That's adorable. Okay. You know, Lesbian GF jump scare? It's not a jump scare, but it's a good thing. Come on now. Let's not disrespect their interior decorating. That was funny. Okay, do they have the same movesets? Oops. Seems like it. Okay, there are people here. Why is the robot Scottish? Like, not that I'm complaining, it's just a little unusual. Yeah, I have no ingredients and I must cook is also pretty good. That's how I feel sometimes writing stuff. So if we're a lesbian, is this like our gay best friend? There's something about the vibe of like, dude's name is Hansen. He's like a dog of some sort, I think. And he talks about fixing up a spaceship. Just gives me a certain kind of like, you know, like MLM kind of vibes. Okay. It's the home of Iron Brew? Alright, go. Wait, what? What are... I guess these are how we, like, get... It's a very unusual sound they put over there. Okay, what's this telling me about? Oh, no, it's just telling me that I can press to spin. Oh, it also spins the launcher platform. That's good to know. Boink. Interesting. Whoops. Oh. Now, can I somehow guide a snowball all the way up to... Yeah. Okay. I see. I understand. Oh, you're like an enemy. Okay. Yeah, this is an interesting mix of aesthetics, right? Because you see a furry character like this, I think, at least I think, maybe an actual furry would have a different impression, but like, I see a character like this on a game, and my thought is that it's going to be like pretty like bright and cheery, not a, you know, kind of interestingly like melancholic piece about being like crashing a spaceship on an abandoned world. Maybe that's my own stereotypes talking. I don't know. Maybe if you're a furry, you see this fox girl and you're like, obviously she's a downed spaceship pilot. Come on. What are you, an amateur? And my only answer to that would be that in this particular field, yeah, I actually am an amateur. That's how it goes sometimes. Ain't it funny? Yeah, this is gonna sound like an insult, and I genuinely, sincerely don't mean it that way. The design reminds me of like the mechanical design of the level layouts kind of remind me, for whatever reason, of like the golden age of like Flash games. Because there was stuff like this, although it was mostly top down rather than isometric. But I don't know, just something about the energy that it's got. It feels a little, 2070 in that way. Oh, I can throw these. What do I do with that? What's my goal here? What the? Oh, it makes a temporary platform. Okay. Now that is interesting, because it means we can chuck it over. Chuck it over like here. And now, wow, suddenly we have a way to get over here. You've never thought about the story of classic Sonic? I mean, okay, like, I get what you're getting at, but classic Sonic is still pretty, like, at least what I've played of classic Sonic is still pretty, like, in most of the levels are going for a different kind of vibe than this. There's not a whole lot of quiet melancholy in classic Sonic. This is really impressing you? Yeah, no, I'm like, huh. I don't know what I was expecting out of this, but it wasn't this. But I mean that in a good way. Like I keep feeling like I'm like stepping on my foot on my own toes a little bit with complimenting this game, because I keep saying things that sound like backhanded compliments. I swear I don't mean it. I swear I don't mean them that way. I'm just inarticulate. If you gave me a sheet of paper and like 10 hours to write my thoughts down, I would maybe be a little more able to articulate why I find this compelling. But yeah, I don't know. There's just something that's like really a vibe about it. Also, there just aren't a lot of games working in this space, I feel like. Like, when is the last time you saw a game in this genre? Because I can't think of really any between now and, I mean, again, like, I guess Sonic 3D Blast, right? Like, that's kind of the thing it's riffing on most directly. The isometric angle makes you think of Supergiant games. I don't really see that in this one. Like most of their games are isometric, but if it's any Supergiant game, it's giving more like Transistor than something, or than Hades. The GBA also had some games like this. That's fair. Yeah, no, it's like, not to state something really obvious, but it is cool when games get made in fields where there are not a lot of games already. Like, not to disrespect anybody, but if you're making like a, I don't know, like an action roguelike or something, right? Not to say that there's not good ways to make those still, but the space is pretty saturated. So if you want to make one that stands out, you have to either like really nail the fundamentals or really reinvent the wheel. Whereas with something like this, I feel like it's got way less expectations placed on it, which kind of paradoxically gives it more room to experiment. Maybe this makes no sense. I don't know. I appear to be trapped on this island. Solely by my own actions. There we go. So, like... where do I put these now? I love how versatile in use these berries are. You want to make the Binding of Isaac and sell a bajillion copies as well? I have bad news for you, Go-Go. At this point, Binding of Isaac is not the thing that games in that genre are copying anymore if they're doing that kind of thing. Hasn't been for a long while. Berries are so versatile. That's true. Like, you can't make fun of me for saying a true statement. Oh, I bet I need to go over here. That's where the final berry drop is. It does seem like you have about 1 million health in this game, but that's probably fine. Did I open something? That sound made it seem like I opened something. Berries can really help you out in a jam. That's very true, Vexy. You're very intelligent for pointing out this true and indisputable fact. Why can't I have any more of the berries? What the hell? Like, I get if there's not any more available, but I feel like the sprite should change. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. Okay, I clearly did open something up, because I don't think any of this was over here before. Whoops. Yo, there's eggs? I don't know what you do with the eggs, but they seem pretty cool. You know, because this is the last one I'm playing before I end the stream, I do want to say it's kind of impressive that, like, all of these were good. Like, I think you could, you know, have some conversations about if you wanted to, like, be a real hard ass and, like, rank them or whatever. But, like, I don't think any of these were, like, even just okay. Like, I think they were all quite good in their own way. Oh. That's kind of funny that you can get rolled up on the snowball. I'm quite good in my own way? Well, thank you. I like to think so. I truly believe that about myself on my good days. Am I sure that I can't get any more of the berries? They're so versatile. Oh wait, no, there we go. I think I was just interacting with the tree incorrectly, which is really funny of a thing to say. Now, how do I use the berries to alter the outcome here? Because, like, okay, you go... Like, what do we have to do here? I think I probably want to put a platform here. Come on. I wish the arrow was, like, a little more precise with telling you where the berries will land, but, you know, we move. I think what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to make a platform here with the berries and then try to pad the snowball across this hallway. That's my guess, at least. And I can't really test this hypothesis out until I actually get the berries in the water. There we go. Yeah, that's totally what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get it down here to hit that. But how? Because, like, there's just simply no way that that works. This would be as good a time as any to end the stream. But I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes, because if I turn the stream off and then immediately figure out how to do this, I will feel exceptionally silly. Whee! Alright. Can they be pushed to slow roll? The big snowballs? I don't think so. Let me try. Nah, it seems like if you start them rolling, they will continue to roll until they hit something. Do I want a hint? Sure. See, I had that thought too, Vexy, but I tried it just now, and it seemed like the snowball just clips through the berries. See? It's a timed puzzle? I mean, what's timed, I guess, is my question, because I don't... Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Didn't even think about that. It didn't involve the berries at all. I mean, I'm sure you have to do something with them later, but... Ba-dum-bum-ba-bum. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for Solar Voltage, and for the stream in general. You're running out of energy? Lexi, that is totally fine. You never need to inform me if you are departing. But, you know, take care of yourself and have a nice evening. You eat the berries? You can't eat the berries? That's illegal. Oh, they do also say this is going to have Steam Workshop support, so that's cool. But yeah, let me drop a link to Solar Demo also. Not Solar Demo, Solar Voltage. I didn't sleep very well last night, and I think we're at the point where you can start to tell. Good night and good luck. Now don't leave just yet. I gotta link you Solar Voltage. Here you go. Anyway, yeah. I will probably not be streaming next Sunday, although I might. I'll keep everybody informed about that as we get closer to the day. I am tentatively planning to stream highly anticipated by me surreal Minecraft-esque block game, Lucid Blocks, on its release day on March 13th, which is a Friday, which is not a day I usually stream, but we're going to try to move some things around to make that happen. Horse Sister Livestream? Hey, Gogo, before I end the stream, please elaborate on what you mean by that statement. I want to know. If Chia Fumo was in a game genre, what would it be? It would be like a Yume Nikki kind of thing, I think. Or maybe a puzzle platformer. One of those two. Uma Musume? I have never streamed Uma Musume, but I mean, you know, never say never, I guess. I don't think that's something I will be doing, but you know. Anyway, yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I will see you when I see you. Like I said, follow me on Blue Sky, keep updated with my goings about and when I go live and all of that good stuff. Bye, folks.